A pleasant and wonderful morning to everyone. I thank the Lord for this great opportunity that He has once again given me to share with you some information so that we can have this school year of new normal, a productive one. First of all, I would like to extend my greetings to our beloved apostle, to our EDCOM chairperson, Dr. Leticia Santos Ferriol, and to my co-EDCOM members, and to all of you who are now watching this webinar, to all the teachers, administrators, a pleasant day to everyone. Yesterday, I was able to share with you the NCLC MCA modular-based learning, adapting the new normal. And we were able to discuss with you that the MBL or the modular-based learning has tied up with the so many strategies that our children, that our students and pupils can really benefit. And so, before we go on with the discussion, I would like you to prepare yourselves for a video presentation. It is entitled EcoSmart Challenge. Okay, so there you have it. You know, in contemplating on this program, the EcoCG program, it has been so many months ago that we were able to have a trial of the activities, and I believe that the experience that we have since 2012 or since 2013 regarding the environmental awareness has made us realize that it is possible to have this program in our school system. And so, let me first discuss with you, first thing first, about the project-based learning program or the project-based learning.
Hello everyone and welcome to EcoSmart MCA Philippines. Taking care of our environment is our responsibility. Being conscious of everything around us, we care for the people and our environment as well. There is a public demand for environmental safeguards and remedies to existing problems. Pollution. We have land pollution, water pollution, and air pollution. As an advocate for the preservation, restoration, and improvement of natural environment, we have been working hand in hand with our students, teachers, parents, and community since 2015. The launching of Upland Clean and Green program for a healthy and better living in 2015 has opened up avenues for numerous environmental activities. First, we have the drive for segregation of waste materials. Second, recycled plastic bottles campaign. New product out of plastic bottles. Third, plant growing contest. Medicinal plants and recycled improvised art. Fourth, recycled lantern making contest. These are also new products made of plastics and trash. Fifth, hydration program, the tumbler campaign. Sixth, Trashionista, pageant of attires made of plastic and trash. For this school year, we are launching the Certified EcoSmart Challenge. To join, simply collect plastic wrappers, sachet or pouch of milk, biscuits, coffee, cut into small pieces, and fill up empty 1.5 of any soda bottles with plastic residuals. Make recycled plastic and any other plastic container into a new usable product. Make your own videos showing your finished products and shout, "This is and I am certified EcoSmart." Send your video to EcoSmart MCA Philippines Facebook account and subscribe, like, and share EcoSmart MCA Philippines on YouTube. Videos will be uploaded by EcoSmart MCA Philippines in the YouTube by batch. Here are the examples of the award. Techno Clever or Eco Technology. Extra care and obligation to technology. Plastic Clever. We are focusing on the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle plastic. Extra care and obligation to plastic. Fauna Clever, Ecofauna. Extra care and obligation to animals and pets. Did you know that dogs are like 2-year-old humans? Research shows that dogs are able to reason, count to 5, and understand up to 250 words, similar to the average toddler. And did you also know that spending time with our pets can increase confidence and lower stress? Laughter relieves our stress and reduces tension. If you own a dog or cat, chances are you spend a good deal of time laughing. Flora Clever, Ecoflora. Extra care and obligation to plants, ornamental, medicinal, flowering, and fruit-bearing trees. Fitness Clever or Eco-Fitness. Extra care and obligation to good health. Did you know that 15 minutes of exercise every day can add 3 years to your life? If you stop working out, it takes twice as long to lose strength than it took to gain it. Did you also know that physical activity tends to increase HDL levels, which reduces your chance to develop heart disease? Food Clever, Eco-Food Preparation. Extra care and obligation to food preparation. Boiling, baking, roasting, even sandwich making, and salad making. Water Clever, Eco Water Intake. Extra care and obligation to hydration. The best time to drink water. Drink water when you first get up. Drink water before each meal. Drink water with a snack. Drink water before and after workout. Have water with your medication if allowed. Drink more water to prevent illness following exposures. Arts and Crafts Clever, Eco Arts and Crafts. Extra care and obligation to arts and crafts. And lastly, Environment Clever or Eco-Environment. Extra care and obligation to environment. We are the last generation with the real opportunity to save the earth and give back glory to the Maker. It is our collective and individual responsibility to preserve and tend to the world in which we all live. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. Let's nurture the nature so that we can have a better future. Once again, this is EcoSmart MCA Philippines. Thank you and God bless.
Okay, so there you have it. You know, in contemplating on this program, the EcoCG program, it has been so many months ago that we were able to have a trial of the activities, and I believe that the experience that we have since 2012 or since 2013 regarding the environmental awareness has made us realize that it is possible to have this program in our school system. And so, let me first discuss with you, first thing first, about the project-based learning program or the project-based learning. I would like you to focus your attention on this quotation. It says, "Your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change." They say we need to train our minds because training our minds to see good in everything is positivity, and positivity is a choice. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So as a starter, I would like you to look at the person on your right and left and see if they are ready to receive more information in today's seminar. So let us recap what we have yesterday. So each participant must briefly answer aloud a sentence completion based on yesterday's webinar on modular-based learning or MBL. So I want you to complete the sentence so that you will incite your mind, so that you will have an exercise of the mind, and that this morning will be alive as we start this webinar. So I want you to complete the sentence. Say, "I want to remember something I learned yesterday." One word to sum up what I learned. Something I already knew. I'm still confused about. An aha moment that I had about the seminar. Okay, I guess you have said it all. You have remembered what you have learned yesterday about the MBL. Well, as I was saying, we are so proud of the module that we have because it has been tied up with the following effective strategies suited to different types of learners. We have active learning strategies. We put the students at the center of the learning process, enriching the classroom experience, and boosting engagement. So, in modular based learning, we have the mind to engage everyone, including us, to them, to the students. We also tied up with experiential learning activities. So build knowledge and skills through direct experience. Project-based learning, this is what are we going to have this morning. It uses an open-ended approach in which students work alone or collectively to produce an engaging, intricate curriculum-related questions or challenges. And of course, inquiry-based learning is subdivided into 4 categories, all of which promote the importance of students' development of question, ideas, and analysis. And of course, last but not the least, focuses on changing or adapting learning content for students on an individual basis, particularly with the help of technology. So nowadays, our way of learning is through the help of the technology. And of course, we regard so much the 21st century learning skills, the 7 C's. We have critical thinking, problem solving, creativity and innovation, collaboration, teamwork and leadership, cross-cultural understanding, communication and media fluency, computing and ICT fluency, career and self-reliance. So in the 21st century learning, these skills are very much important so that the progress of learning will be evident. Of course, this project-based learning is very important in the modular approach or modular teaching strategies. So project-based learning is a teaching method in which students learned leg activity engaging in real-world and personally meaningful project. That is what we are talking about related to EcoCG program. So, of course, questioning is very much needed. Inquiry, it's an approach of teaching and learning that places students' question, ideas, and observations at the center of learning experience. Natatandaan natin during our early days, 'di ba? Tayo yung mahilig magtanong, bakit po? No? Laging may bakit, laging may why. So those are the questions that will be answered in project-based learning. And of course, there are essential elements that will be included in PBL, the significant content, of course, the content standard, the academic relevance, so the use of MELC or most essential learning competencies is very important. The driving question, this will be the guide of the project-based learning. The student voice and choice. It's always the student that chooses the direction of their learning. The 21st century skill, the inquiry, innovation, feedback, and revision. Of course, it should be assessed through the use of rubrics. Publicly presented products. So we have 5 steps to bear in mind in PBL. And I want you to realize the acronym of these steps. Number 1 is structure or really designing. You have to design or structure a particular project that you're about to do. So identify competencies and interdisciplinary ties. You have to jot down possible content. You have to formulate a driving question. Students or teachers should brainstorm on the possible projects that will address the driving question. So it's always the driving question that will serve as a guide to come up with a very good project. And of course, after having all of this, you need to document ideas in a project planning form. So later on, you'll find out that you can do a template, your own template. The second is execute, the how to do. So make sure that all students in a group must have, the SMART task. Anyone who wants to achieve a goal, who wants to hit the target, must have a SMART task. And SMART task means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Of course, we need to have a tangible artifacts or the output. Ito nga yung ating basis ng ating learning. And of course, arising problems, you need to troubleshoot. Hindi tayo titigil na when there is a problem, tigil na kaagad. We have to find solution. And of course, give meaningful feedback. Third is evaluate or assess. So how do we assess? We assess through the use of rubrics. And a very good scoring rubrics has a clear criteria, categories for grading, has concrete and specific descriptors, and has distinctive gradations and is valid and reliable. So showing here an example of a rubrics which has the criterion, the task, the level of performance, the score, and the descriptor. And of course, we have the D, the documentation, the presentation publicly. It's very important that we exhibit good projects of our students. It could be in the form of investigatory project wherein it is being exhibited, where you publicly present the project of the students. Next, we have for the step 5, the self-mirroring or reflection and realization. You know, assessment and evaluation is very important. When we want to see how well have we done, we go back to how it was done. So what things did I do well? What things could I have done better? And in what other ways, in what other ways can I improve? These are the question that will guide us to the next time that we do the activity, we will arrive on a successful outcome. We don't learn from experiences. We learn from reflecting on the experience, according to John Dewey. So, the project planner has 5 parts. So, as you can see here, you have project overview, learning goals, project milestone, or the procedure. Hindi naman nawawala yan on a certain project, how to do it. Of course, the time plan, timetable, time format. Is it daily monitoring? Is it weekly or monthly or a year? And lesson planner, the supporting resource with the guidance of planning daily lessons to meet the needs of all the learners. Teachers should have a follow-up of what has been happening to the project of the students. This is just a simple planner. You can modify, you can change, you can have your own planner or template for the PBL. One thing very important or related to this is looking at the readiness and interest and the profile of a student. So, I guess you have heard this, the tiered instruction is also being tied up with the modular. So, it provides teacher with a means of assigning different tasks within the same lesson or unit. Because we all know that learning capacity of student and pupil, it varies. So, they will have the same aim to do, but in a very different way. Most of the time, there will be a differentiated approaches because of the differentiated learners, but you will still arrive on the same goal. So the task will vary according to readiness, interest, and learning profiles. What can be tiered? We can modify, we can differentiate assignments, activities, assessment, materials, experiments, homeworks, etc. So, in PBL, the concept is, it's not always about creating something. Hindi laging, okay, you have to create your own or you have to design your own. It's also creating useful to help others. So say for example, yung mga bloggers, no? So, yung mga YouTube videos can help a person in many different ways. So, walang ano dito, walang pang mayaman lang ba yan or pang mahirap or pang simpleng tao. Everyone will benefit. You can have fairs, posters, pamphlets, timelines, maps, murals, blog posts, board games, tips on simplification of something off and shared on and off. Now, we are talking about the project-based learning through EcoCG. The creation of EcoSmart Challenge was based on the previously done activities of Oplan Clean and Green Program. So since 2015, ginagawa na po natin yan. Some of the schools are participating on this, pero ang biyaya ng Panginoon, nabuo natin at nakita natin na it could be a good way so that our students can be motivated in learning. Lalo pa ngayon na we are on a quarantine, no, yung lockdown na sinasabi, not all can go out, especially the students. They cannot go out right away. They need to stay home. So being in the four corners of the room, that is so boring and so tiresome na tingnan mo pa lang yung 4 na sulok ng bahay nyo, nakakapagod na yon. Pero with this program, no, students, pupils are excited on how and when he is going to finish the project. So, maraming mga creative way para magawa ng bata ito. So, what is EcoCG program? EcoCG program is an enhanced campaign for Oplan Clean and Green program for a healthy and better living. This is a 30-minute program with the collaboration of the different subjects for project-based learning. So, if we are going to assess performance, you use this EcoCG program. So, anong objectives? What are the objectives of EcoCG? Be an eco-smart individual. Eco means environmental commitment and obligation smart. Nowadays, we take care of ourselves. Nowadays, we give focus on everyone's need. We fail to see our surroundings' need. That our surroundings, our environment, the Mother Earth is also in need. So it's high time that we put our share in the need of the earth. So first, ano ba yung nakikita nating problem? Number 1 problem, pollution. And we have land pollution, we have water pollution, we have noise pollution, and a lot more. So live with the 3 R's objectives in one's home, school, and community. So it does not only stop in every individual, but it transcends. It touches other people down to the community. enhance the life skills using the EcoSmart Challenge. This is what I am referring to, the videos that we have watched. Embed in the spirituality, yan, the values of the educators, learners, family, community, that we are steward of the nature. No one else can do this. We are all created by God. And because we believe in God, we believe that He has created all things, then we are the one responsible. We are accountable to this. So, yung core values, napakahalaga niyan. And in K-12, biyaya ng Panginoon na natap yan. Dati, hinahanap natin na sana magkaroon ng pagbabalik ng good manners and right conduct. Now, it's already a law, Republic Act 11476. So, yung core values, hinahanap natin sa mga bata, yang makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. So, nature is being part of our focus. So, in EcoCG program, Enhanced Campaign for Upland Clean and Green program, we have different focus. Focus on 3Rs plastic. On this project, you can tap Science, TLE, Hele, Arts, Computer, English, and Filipino. For gardening, pet tending, we have added landscaping. Even if you don't have a backyard or big space at home, in just a simple vase or a simple container, you can have your own mini landscaping. A terrarium, diba? That is a very exciting work for kids. We have arts and crafts, TLE, Hele, and other chosen subjects such as AP, Math, Filipino, and English. We also have robotics. Remember the artificial intelligence. Nowadays, robotics is very much in demand sa mga schools. And by the grace of God, ang Maranatha Christian Academy of IMUS chapter has won a thing in the other country. So international na yung kanilang pagsali. Is I think an experimentation that they had together with the senior high, mga estudyante nila, and they brought home the bacon. Praise God. Techno, those who love computer, those who love do you call that web design, those who love using computer in arts, in education. Yan. May mga batang ang skills ay dito sa techno. And of course, we have food and culinary arts, TLE, Hele, and computer. When we think of food, it does not necessarily mean, ay, ano yan, pagkain yan. The arts of cooking, baking, or preparing food. Fitness. One of the things that we must also consider is the fitness, exercise, and diet. Now, here is the EcoCG program matrix. This is our very own. Dear teachers, this is our own. Hindi natin to kinuha sa iba. It was being given by God when we had the chance to think of ways how to help our students in order for them to enjoy learning. Yan, eto na yung kasagutan. EcoCG, ano-ano yung mga activities or work na dapat gawin, focus on 3Rs. May award to. Ito yung kinaganda. Hindi ka basta gumawa. Hindi lang grade yung award. Students will have a chance to be recognized will have a chance to receive an award. Kaya nga, yung sa teachers, ginawa nating mas madali lang. As a matter of fact, ang focus talaga natin dito is to eliminate, if not to really eliminate pala, to reduce plastics. Kasi alam naman natin, 500 years bago ma-degrade ang plastic. Ang buhay lang naman ng tao ay napakaikli. So, yung buhay na maikli, pag nagawa natin yung bahagi natin in the 3 R's, malaking bagay yon sa ating Mother Earth. Okay, so we have here the different types of EcoCG activities or program, and then there is an award. So, you will be called a clever person. Clever on plastic, clever on arts and crafts, clever on flora, on fauna, water. Water is water intake, so hydration program to. Robotics on artificial intelligence. No, how are you going to design a robot that's not only a display but could also help the need of people. Later on, syempre mag-i-improve naman yung ating mga project. And then you have the fitness clever, techno clever, food clever, and landscape clever. Kasama dito ang environment clever. Of course, there are really people who are into helping our Mother Earth in achieving the health, the status of being healthy kahit na sobrang tanda na ng Earth. No? Gustong-gusto pa niyang magbigay ng serbisyo sa mga tao habang sila ay nandito pa sa mundo. Okay. So, ito yung bagong ad natin, landscaping, na sinasabi natin na even if you don't have big space at home, you can have the landscape art, landscape gardening on a container, on a pot, kahit na ano pong maliliit na vase or vase pwede natin gamitin. Okay, how EcoCG is done in school. We have the daily activity. Yung daily activity, ito yung hindi nawawala. Araw-araw to. Life skills, fitness, hydration program, yan. The 3 R's, arts and crafts. Kaya nakadistribute siya sa bawat araw. Okay, in order to do the EcoCG program, monitoring sheets could be of help. So we have life skills program, we have the monitoring sheets. There are legends at the bottom. Now, important thing about this, life skills program is an advocacy to educate young minds on the benefits of being organized and clean. So, helping household activities at home can give a chance for the students to do their part in their household. We have fitness habit program, the exercise, the diet. Here, fitness habit program is an advocacy to educate the young minds of the benefits of exercise. So, may dalawang legends dito. You have the first letter of each word, like yung mga pwedeng gawing source ng ating mga exercise, yung jogging, walking, stretching, dance, and Zumba. So, just take the first letter of the word. So, say for example, I did stretching only. So that's that's letter S. And how many minutes have you stretched out? Kung 3 minutes, o di S, 3. Ibig sabihin, 3 minutes. Pero nandun pa rin sa legend. Pero yung gagamitin mo instead of 3 is square or a rectangle. Yan. May mga code. And then, of course, we have the hydration program. Thank you so much sa ating mga mentor. Sa ating mahal na Presbyter Lily Feriol na sila yung talagang nag-initiate ng hydration program, and then ang ating congresswoman. No, what we did here in Alabang is we let the students have their own tumbler. Kasi sa hydration program, instead of buying bottled water, imagine niyo yung bottled water every day na sa isang bata, kung sa umaga pagdating niya, iinom siya ng tubig, bottled water. Sa recess, sa tanghali, sabihin na natin 3 na lang or 4. No? I-times mo yan sa number of students na iinom ng tubig. Without the tumbler, etong mga empty bottles will be, sabi nga, a heap. No? Tatambak yan sa landfill. At yan ang nagiging cause ng maraming basura. But in hydration program, it's not only the use of tumbler because may mga store, no, na ang kanilang pledge. They pledge to bring their own tumbler to save the planet. And in hydration program, mayroong healthy habit formation. O, pag sinabi nating healthy habit formation, parang you cannot do away with drinking water anymore. In the first place, maraming health benefits. Una, dito sa acronym, helps create fun and excitement during drinking time. So everybody will be excited to drink kasi mayroong drinking time. So pag sinabi ni teacher, drinking time, everybody will drink. Yields oxygen reproduction, detoxifies bodies from diseases causing element, replenish lost water in the body. Merong isang testimony ng parents na nang matuto yung anak niya ng tamang pag-inom, no, umayos yung kanilang katawan, naging healthy, no, at naging malinaw yung kanilang urine. Siyempre nga naman na nade-detoxify, transforms the dryness of the skin, improves blood circulation, optimize the energy to do work, normalize urine color, yan, helps maintain normal body bowel function. And using a tumbler during hydration program, nare-reduce ang mga waste material sa ating paligid. According to research, 80% of the use of bottles, no, end up in landfill or ocean. And 500 years po talaga bago ma-degrade ang mga plastic. So, we need to be, magkaroon tayo ng consciousness pagdating dito. 100 million plastic bottles ang nagagamit ng tao sa buong mundo. 100 million, imagine that. Na hindi naman, pag itinapon mo, ano na yan, basura na yan, hindi na yan makakatulong. Maliban na we do the 3 R's. And we have the monitoring sheet. So sa monitoring sheet, we have, for example, 1 tumbler, 2 tumblers, 3 tumblers. Ilalagay lang yung number of star doon sa loob ng mga boxes. And it is being monitored by parents. Ang ginawa namin dito, every classroom ay dinadalhan ng mga gallons of water. And of course, yung study habit program. Isa yan sa napakagandang dapat na ang mga bata ay masanay, ang mag-aral. Aral na sa umaga, aral pa sa gabi. Ganun talaga, study habit program. At meron din itong legend. So, iba-iba yung pag-aaral na ginagawa ng bata, hindi naman laging nag-aaral kasi may quiz o kasi may exam. Minsan, reading, no? O kaya naman, review lang ng pinag-aralan. So, meron ditong legend ng study habit program activity. Kung reading lang, you put a star. Kung you do the assignment, you have the circle. Kung gumawa ng project, itinuloy sa bahay, triangle. At kung nag-review lang, heart. Yan. Okay. So, EcoCG program PBL template. So, kinumbay na natin si PBL with the EcoCG. Dito, sample template lang ito. You can modify para sa inyong mga school. But sabi ko nga, lahat ng pinag-aaralan natin dito is not compulsory. This is just a help. Tulong ito sa bawat isa sa atin. Kasi nga naman, baka naman dahil wala ka lang maipagawa, kaya sige, gumawa ka ng arts and craft, 'di ba? Pero sabi nga sa PBL, there is a driving question. Students can draw ideas dun sa real life scenario. So say for example, ngayon, lockdown, no? Anong pwedeng gawin ng bata sa mga bagay na dapat sana ay itatapon na to be useful? Itong mga driving questions, these are questions na hindi mo matatagpuan sa libro. Ito ay masasagot ng isang proyekto. Ayan, yan ang driving question, which is beneficial sa tao, beneficial sa komunidad. Okay? So, for arts and craft, pwedeng sketching, first quarter, second quarter, oil pastel, third quarter, clay art, and then collage, pag samasamahin mo na sila, no? And then for gardening, pwedeng, okay, kumbaga, solicit question, medicinal plants, una muna. Bakit medicinal plants? Kasi ngayong tag-ulan, ano ba ang madalas na sakit? Edi dengue, yan. So, how are you going to provide a certain parang ways and means para masugpo ang dengue? May mga medicinal plants na nagtataboy ng mga lamok. Okay. So, pwede rin namang vegetable plants, no? Siyempre, hindi ka lang basta, sige, pechay, o kaya talong, hindi. You need to let the students brainstorm on this. Ano yung nutrition facts na nandoon sa mga itatanim. And then, you can have flowering or ornamental plant, fruit-bearing, etc. And so on and so forth, no? For robotics, you can have your template. Now, for last few parts na po. Here, we have example of a schedule, no? Everybody has been asking, ano ba talagang schedule? Ilang minutes ba talaga? Sabi ko nga, hanggat hindi pa nagsisimula ang klase, hanggat nakikita natin na wala pang final. So, maganda dito, meron na tayong pwedeng sundan. Okay? Kung sinasabi ng DepEd na 40 minutes, okay na ang isang subject sa buong linggo, then gumawa tayo ng related, no? But this time, tignan natin itong sample na ito na I have already shown it to other writers para maging basis din. So, yung routinary activities, part na yan ng program. Hindi lang, ay, sa bahay lang yan. Hello, nasa bahay na ngayon yung classroom natin, kaya part na to ng kanila activity. Routinary activity 7 to 8 includes life skills, yung self-preparation, dishwashing, fixing the bed, cleaning the house, yan. May monitor yan. Fitness program, stretching, warm-up, zumba, jogging, walking, etc. Hydration program. Daily virtual check-up, ito yung kailangan sa pasimula ng mga klase, no? That includes flag ceremony, prayer, values, and of course, reminder. Good kapag yung kasunod na subject, ikaw pa rin yung subject teacher. So, does not necessarily mean na si teacher ay laging naroon sa harap ng laptop at kinakausap ang mga bata. Meron tayong tinatawag na synchronous and asynchronous. Ito yung pamamaraan ng pag-deliver natin ng learning sa mga bata. So, when you say synchronous, happening in real time, no, gagamit ng mga gadget that will help disseminate yung mga lesson through video conferencing, video call, chatting, messaging. When we say asynchronous, ito yung bata, meron siyang nakatakdang schedule, sinusundan niya ito at his or her own pace, doing it independently at nagiging successful siya sa pagkatuto sa pamamagitan ng module, yan, sa pamamagitan ng module at ng iba't iba pang mga resources. Kaya, kung mahina ang wifi, o pwedeng, ano na lang, pasa information, text mo naman sa akin, ano yung yan. Kung malakas naman ang wifi, good. Pwedeng mag-Google, no? Pwedeng kumuha sa YouTube, so on and so forth. Kinaganda sa atin, we have the LMS, so blended online modular with LMS. Blended modular plus internet or other electronic gadgets to help learning. So here, makikita natin, may mga major subjects but it's very limited. May mga minor subjects, very limited, pero incorporate natin ang EcoCG. So meaning to say, pag Monday, focus mo lang 3 hours kung ano yung assignment na napagkasunduan na nagagawin, then focus on that on Monday. 13 minutes lang naman yan. What if natapos na po lahat? Then you can utilize the time para sa ibang project. Anyway, this is collaborative. Ibig sabihin, ang mga subjects ay, kumbaga sa performance task, hindi lang isang subject ang nakikinabang. Collaboration of different subject. Here, meron tayong portion ng regular consultation period. At hindi nawawala ang study habit, hindi nawawala ang life skills, activities, at ang continuation ng EcoCG. Now, for Saturdays, so hindi rin mawawala ang ating GMRC, Christian Education, Values Education, focus talaga. Kasi ang Saturday, counted yan sa number of days sa kabuuan ng isang taon. So we can also have extracurricular activities. Yung mga batang mahuhusay sa pagsulat, then they will have a training on journalism. Yung mga batang gustong matrain sa mathematics, they can have the MTAP. Nagpapatuloy yan. And of course, the homeroom guidance program. Dito yung social-emotional, no? Pinapaigting yan. Ang connection ng teachers with the students. Ang mga pamamaraan ng paglago spiritually. So, meron din tayong Bible program. Siyempre, ang prayer time. So, dito parang naisulat ko yon. May midday prayer. Kasi dito sa amin sa Alabang, ang aming mga estudyante ay mayroong midday prayer. Meron ding midday Bible reading. Praise the Lord. Kasi we have our own Bible. Kumbaga, customized yan sa Maranatha Christian Academy. So, ang daming pwedeng gawin sa EcoCG program and project-based learning. Tandaan natin, modular is tied up with the different strategies. Ano yung mga strategies? Active learning, experiential, project-based, adaptive learning, and so on and so forth. Lahat ng ito yung nagpapayaman ng learning process, ng learning activity. So with this, makakatiyak tayo na matagumpay yung bawat mga learning process and activities sa loob ng eskwelahan na ngayon ay nasa mga tahanan na. Siyempre, with the help of the learning assistants, could be ang mga elderly, ang mga parents, ang mga guardians sa kani-kaniyang mga tahanan. A big help for every one of us with this program. And once again, we thank you for being with us. Konting oras lang ito, pero I hope na I have imparted to you some knowledge that will help our next coming school year, our part on this new normal education. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. And before I end up, I would like you to once again watch a video so that hindi lang yung ating mga minds, ang ating mga intellect ang nafi-feed, maging ang ating mga heart. Sapagkat when the heart is getting bigger, everything in us gets stronger and better. Thank you so much, and I hope you have received the message of the story of a bamboo, the resiliency, the meaning of life, the meaning of purpose and life is to glorify the name of the Lord. Thank you so much for being with me. May God bless you all.